Hey guys, welcome back. So today, to continue our premium collection series, we got a big box, and I'm pretty sure I'll knock over the camera at some point, so I apologize in advance if I do. And it is the huge Legendary Warriors Premium Collection. I believe this was a Walmart exclusive because that's where I bought it from, but I believe it was an exclusive for Walmart. There are 14 packs, and your 2 stars is Zamazenta and Zacian. And all 14 packs, if I'm not mistaken, are from the Sword and Shield era. So we're gonna break this bad boy open. And I'll get right into it. Okay. And you know what? I might have to do this off camera because it won't fit, and I got things knocking down already. See? Give me a second. Ugh. There we go. Okay. All the cards. There's our jumbo. We'll go right there. And our other packs. Yikes. Okay. All right. Throw that in the garbage. Sorry about that. Okay, so remove all this aside real quick. Let me grab our promos. At least I believe. Oh, they're not promos. I stand corrected. So we have 2 regular cards, and I will say regular in this case. Zacian and Zamazenta, regular cards. So it's pretty cool there. Both hollows. And as I drop it, we have the same in V form. And of course, the Zacian is the jumbo card. So I will go ahead and sleeve those up before somebody yells at me for not sleeving them up. Although I will double side them in this case. So I have Zamazenta on one and Zacian in the other. I'll do Zamazenta since we have the Zacian jumbo. Let me move the other cards out of the way. Put that back over there. Here's one and the other. Yep. Okay, sorry. So I'm going to move these guys over too. And here's your code card for the box. There you go. So now for our packs, I'm going to just stack them up as sets. So, okay. Wow. Okay, so I kind of thought it was like a mix and match of like 5 different Sword and Shield sets. Clearly, I'm wrong. So we have a whopping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs of Astral Radiance. We have even a bigger whop of 6 Silver Tempest. And then we have 3 from my favorite Sword and Shield set, Fusion Strike. I will open these last. I'm going to go with Astral first. And we're going to get into it. So I just had a show in Queens again. Went really well. Had a gentleman come and he bought, I have to say, 80% of my slabs. So now I have room for more slabs, and well, I'm always getting stuff graded with PSA anyway, so we're gonna keep it going like that, and hopefully we get I get a whole new inventory of stuff. For those of you that were interested in buying stuff, as some people did reach out to me, by all means ask me or send me a message, and I will let you know if what you were looking for is still available and stuff like that. because really it's like no. Was it? People told me if it was on. People asked if it was on sale, and I said, well, yeah, for sure. Definitely, most of the stuff you see on my videos are for sale. There are some stuff that is personal collection, and we usually state that. But other than that, everything else is for sale, and just ask away. The worst that can happen is say, hey, unfortunately I already sold it, type of thing. But go for it if you want it. Ursaluna's the last card there. Okay. There's your code. Oh no, messed up. Almost did it. So used to Scarlet and Violet now with the one card. Cyndaquil, Quillfish, Growlithe, Bergmite, Rufflets, Bastiodon, and Thievul. I feel like I'm breezing through these if I'm being honest, but I guess sometimes that's the point too, huh? So here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost messed that one up. All right. Heavy Ball, Purugly, Uxie, Voltorb, Rufflets, Ponyta, Rowlet, Bronzor, Heracross, and Vespiquen. So yeah, the show was great. I didn't expect to sell as much as I did at the show, to be honest, because I was saving. I did not mind saving a lot of those slabs for Collecticon. Because again, there's 2 Collecticon shows this year in my area. I am in the tri-state area. Both shows, we already know what that is, so we'll skip that. Both shows are going to be in the same location, Edison, New Jersey, at the New Jersey Expo and Convention Center, I believe is the full and proper name of the place. I actually go there multiple times a year, not just for, there's our first hit by the way, Origin Form Dialga V, card 113. As I was saying, I go there multiple times, not just for Pokemon. My other hobby is model trains, and I just found out that 3 times a year there is a show over there. I've been to the show before, I just never knew it was multiple times a year. Last year I found out they did it twice a year, the train show I'm referring to. And this year I found out they're doing it 3 times. So I'm going to be going to this expo place a lot, both for the train shows and the Pokemon shows. Or, excuse me, Collecticon, because Collecticon is not just Pokemon. But anyway, it's a huge place. It's a decent trip from New York City. It's about at least an hour, which is again, honestly, is not that bad. Especially with traffic, well, depending on traffic, it's really not that bad. So, but it's a nice big location, again, within what I call the tri-state area. And I just wish they had one within the city limits, but of course, I don't think that's ever going to happen, if I'm being honest. What's that other place called? Fanatics. Fanatics is doing, I think they call it Fanatics Fest. And I clearly messed that up already. And so Fanatics Fest, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be in June this year, here at the Javits Center, which is in Manhattan. Something like that, a location like that, I think would serve Collecticon very well within the city limits, because not everybody in the city drives. And we have Radiance Sarina, card 16, and Zero Aura. What was I saying? Yeah, not everybody drives. So, and we have one of the best public transportation systems in the country. I know a lot of people that live here will disagree with me, but fact of the matter is, it is one of the best. And therefore, those who don't drive that want to attend a convention of that nature have the opportunity to do so at that, if it was located at the Javits Center versus being out in Jersey. Can you still take mass transit to this Jersey place? Technically, yes. The New Jersey Transit does go there. I'm not sure if Amtrak does. However, I'm gonna be blunt. Amtrak and New Jersey Transit are not as cheap as the MTA is, or the New York City MTA. So again, I think you're just missing a huge audience by not holding the show here. But that's just my opinion. If anybody wants to chime in and put in their 2 cents, by all means, go ahead. But on to a more positive note, ironically enough, I was just at that New Jersey Expo Center, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. There was a train show there. And some people still sell other things. For example, just because it's about model trains, there were several tables there with Hess trucks, if you know what those are. I have a whole collection of Hess trucks. Oh, what a beautiful Altaria Full Arts. And TG11, by the way. Definitely have this car graded. I'm pretty sure it's a 10. It's worth a decent amount of money, respectfully. So good. It's about time these cars are getting the respect they deserve. And Rapidash. What was I saying? Yeah, people selling at this show. There were Hess trucks, of course, model trains. There was one Pokemon dude. Met him, got his card, and if I remember to, I will put his info in the video. I believe he does have his own channel. And it was nice to chat about Pokemon, and again, ironically, it's like both of my passions are at the same show. And I might start selling at this show myself, because why not? I love model trains, I love Pokemon, and if I could do both at the same show, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, a lot of fun. Really busy lately, which is really good. Very productive. And oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, yes, that is gorgeous. Blaziken V. I don't think I've ever pulled this one. TG14. I'm not sure if this is the big one. The big hitter of the trainer galleries. But it looks amazing. Put that right there. Put all this over here. All right, the last Silver Tempest pack, and then we'll do our fusions. So we have 4 hits thus far out of the 14 packs. And no, to be honest, I was not expecting any of the big guys. Especially because the set that I really want to pull a card from is Lost Origin, if I'm being completely honest. And it's not the Giratina. It's actually the, beautiful Alolan Vulpix V there. Card 33. But the card I want to pull from Lost Origins is actually that gorgeous Aerodactyl. And originally, I was going to get it graded. But now that I'm making this binder of the best full arts that I can find out of the first gen, I'm shifting it to that. I'm going to add it to that binder. Just for permanent sake. Let's go with Fusion now. My favorite Sword and Shield set. I've had a lot of good luck with Fusion. No, I never pulled the Gengar, but I did get the gorgeous Espeon. And I've gotten several, at least 3 of the beautiful Celebi card, and the value has increased substantially. And at least two of the 3 were 10s, and I think I still have them both. I'm gonna have to double check my display case, but I'm pretty sure I still have them both for sale. And I think I had a 9, but I might have sold the 9. But Gengar obviously is the big hitter of the set. But that Espeon is just something else. That's from another world in terms of the beauty. And if I'm being completely honest, if I had to have one of the 2 in my collection, I would much prefer the Espeon over the Gengar. Even though the Gengar has a massive, massive following. Very popular Pokemon. Dare I say, maybe more popular than Espeon, but that I'm not sure. There we go, another hit. Awesome. Dodrio V, card 201. If you are either a Espeon or a Gengar fan and watching this, by all means, comment down below and hey, let's start a little competition. Who's better? because if you look at the card game, they're both psychic types. The video game, nah, that's a whole nother animal. Now you added ghost and poison and whatnot that does not exist in the card game. So, all right, our last pack. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's do it. Dracloak, Corvus Squire, Shauna, Gossifleur, Mudkip, Sandshrew, Qfence, Impidimp, Pampor, and Feraligatr. All right, not too bad. I don't know if we redeemed any cost here. By the way, if I did not say, the box was on a quick special sale. It was like a one-day sale, if I'm not mistaken, and it was $40 at the time. But I bought this months ago. There was a one-time sale. I think it was during the winter time, and it was $40. $40 for 14 packs. Especially the way the market is right now, you are not going to get that kind of deal, unless you find someone kind enough to sell you a box at that price. But anyway, let's recap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, cooperate. There we go. Jumbo's falling. No, that does not count. All right. So recapping: Alolan Vulpix, number 1. Blaziken, gorgeous Blaziken, number 2. Radiant Serena, number 3. Origin Form Dialga V, number 4. The Awesome Altaria, number 5. And Dodrio V, number 6. That'll do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next week.